Hello, this is Endo64 and welcome to day 3 of my custom texture pack. So let's get started once again. Now, once again, these will be the objects that are edited. We have Firework Rocket. We have the Minecraft opening logo. I will explain that later. We have the options background. We have sun, moon, rain, and snow. We have lava and water. We have cow. We have a slime. And we have a magma cube. And we're missing a torch too. What happened to my torches? Oh well. You all should remember what the gold block means. But for those who watch this episode first and not episode 1 like you're supposed to do, anything that has a gold block under it or is set up like this means I had assistance from someone helping me with it. And most of the time it's probably going to be Kara Wolfie, because she has a Photoshop application on her computer and I do not. So thanks again, Kara, for helping me out. And people that are watching this also go to her channel, subscribe, watch the videos she has, and yeah, so let's get started with what this looks like in Faithful. Okay, now in Faithful, this is a little bit more detailed. These two are the exact same thing. As you see, if you go to the options, it's like, for example, here, dirt is the background. The sun, moon, rain, and snow. I will explain that one later. Still. Alright, so here's the lava, and here's the water. Now, we have cow, we have slime, and we have magma cube. Oh, and if anyone's wondering what are in these chests, well, this one's missing. They're all missing. What the hell? Well, anyways, they're supposed to have an egg in it that says Animal 0, Animal 1, Animal 2, so I don't have to keep trying to rename the animals each time they despawn, if they despawn. So, here's what this looks like in my texture pack. Okay, so as you can see, the rocket has a black border around it, as will most of the items that you will see throughout this. I just prefer having the black border around the items. Then we have Minecraft opening logo. Let me real quick tell you that, you know how when you go onto Minecraft and it says Mojang, sometimes the texture packs give a different design to it than it normally would. So let me show you, I gotta close out my Minecraft to do this. Let me show you real quick what I am talking about. As you can clearly see, this is different from just the standard Mojang that's located on the top of the screen. But yeah, that's what that is supposed to look like. Now moving over to the options background. Remember the dirt from before? You notice it's different. Some of you may not recognize the design, but what the design is the underground background for any sort of old Mario game. Sun, moon, rain, and snow imported from Ovo Rustic Redemption, even though it says Ovo Rustic, that's the full name. I'll show you exactly what I mean by that. Give me a second. As far as I can tell, on both the Faithful and the default pack, this is what the sun looks like on both. But let me think. Sun's going that way, so this way is west times set 0. Sunrise looks like this. We can do better. Times set. Sunrise looks like that. There's pretty little sun. And sunset, we'll get to the moon later. Time sets 2. And sunset's basically the exact same thing, except other way around. Now, time sets night. Same thing goes with this. The moon is like that. Time sets. Oops. There we go. And the moon up there in the sky is like that. Now, sun is starting to rise. So let me quickly show you what the difference is between the sun you saw before and this new sun. Now, some of these things I legitly wanted custom made, but some of the detail with it is just too complicated for me to actually physically do on my own. And as you will see why I decided to borrow, if you would say, from this texture pack. There's the sunrise, if you remember the sunrise. And of course the sunset would be the exact same thing, except reverse. But that's what the sun looks like, using the Ovo Rustic Redemption pack. I don't know about you, but I say that sun's a lot better than the other one. So if I were to set the time to afternoon, did that wrong, set that to afternoon, it looks like that. Right, so if I were to set this now to time set night, we'll get a look at the moon. More detail, more realistic. And time set 1900. It should be up there. More clear. But yeah, that's basically what I meant when I said I use that. And oh yeah, the weather for rain and snow. You can just take my word, I changed the snow around, but this is what the rain looks like now. Of course, the textures on the bottom for the rain hitting the ground I'll have to fix, but that will be another day. Let's head back inside and show you the rest of the progress. Okay, back inside now, and we're moving on. This thing is like the sun, moon, and sky, like I said before. I borrowed it from the Ovo Rustic Redemption pack, and that's what the lava looks like, and that's what the water looks like. But here's the cool thing about the water. If you have Optifine set for clear water, and you use this type of texture pack for the water, look how clear that is. That's extremely clear. That's mostly one of the reasons why I wanted to keep that. Now, I'm not sure if you saw a little cutout of it beforehand, but the next thing is probably one of my favorite ones so far. I turned the cow brown to white. And I gave it better eyes. Some of the animals' eyes kind of look derpy, so fix that. And this one is codename Animal 0. And the slime, basically the exact same appearance, except it's brighter. And once again, gold block underneath. And this is not as detailed as the lava cube, but then again, whose texture pack is this? My texture pack. And I wanted to do it the way I wanted to do it. Let me see if I can get this mob aggroed on me so you can see the front. This is the front. Not sure if you can see the inside at all. But if I slow it down in slow motion, which you will see right now, you can see all the details inside of it. And yeah, that's it for day 3. Down there, we have day 4. And 5, and 6, and you can barely see 7. But yeah, that will be for another time. Until next time.